with a time of 3:26.
You just got us to nationals!
Are going to nationals in Featurette.
Thanks for coming tonight. I know this whole thing isn't really your scene.
Oh my god, are you okay? Well, I should probably go. Cam's in there and nationals, so.
Ouch. You can stay in here with me.
You're gonna fucking pay for this. If this gets out, it's over. Nobody goes to nationals.
Anchor is a film that I have wanted to make for quite some time now, but I always found myself coming up with an excuse as to why I shouldn't, or why I shouldn't be the person to tell the story. So it kind of just sat there for a while in the back of my head while I tried to work on other projects. And then it got to a point where I could not think about anything else. The characters just kind of wormed their way into everything I was doing. And so I decided maybe it was time to bring it to my producer. So I brought it to Parker and we talked about it, and within 10 minutes he was like, let's do it.
Anchor is about a college student named Haley Emerson who experiences a traumatic sexual assault at a party, and simultaneously how it, or rather the handling of it, affects her relationship with her best friend, maybe something more, named Cam.
You know, with criminals, it's always innocent until proven guilty, but with survivors of assault, they're always the villain until proven to be the victim. And that is a really hard pill to swallow. So I think Anchor for me was just my way of working through those emotions.
Thanks for coming tonight. I know this whole thing isn't really your scene.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for the world. It's not every day you go to nationals, Cam.
Haley's story has, the way I see it is she's kind of broken into who she is before her assault and who she is after the assault. And before, her overall kind of what's going on in her life is she's supporting her really close friend that she's kind of talking to, maybe pursuing, dating, Cam. And she just wants to be there and support him, but mostly she's just focused on living life. And then after her assault, everything immediately flips. That relationship is no longer anything that she's thinking about. Everything that she thought about before is no longer on the forefront. It's just the assault itself, kind of processing what happened.
Hey!
Please help.
Get off her!
Cam's story arc is really following him from the top of his game to basically rock bottom for him. And he has a lot of internal conflict with how he's reacting to other characters' choices. I feel like he's such a lens to how so many people deal with tragedy in their life, because Cam's not a bad person per se. He's just someone who has to pick a side and has to think, is someone worth more than me?
Nobody goes to nationals.
And that's surprisingly a hard thing that a lot of people deal with.
It's over. You, me, Devin, Tommy, nobody goes to nationals.
Walk away, Alec.
You better keep your mouth shut. You better make sure your friend keeps her fucking mouth shut too.
Alec Benson is kind of an egotistical character. He's really good at what he does, swimming, and he knows that, and he knows that everybody else knows that. And I think it kind of gives him the mentality that he can get away with almost anything, and because of who he is and how good he is.
Right? We were just having fun.
He sees nothing wrong with what he did. He's so full of himself that he thinks he can do anything and has no regret or no remorse for the decision that he makes.
Hey! Hey, come on! Stop it! Put it out! What the hell is wrong with you?
My name is Noah Rodrigues, and I play Devin in Anchor. He's kind of the one that kind of views everything from the outside. He kind of watches this story happen and really just tries to be the most passive as he can. about the 3. He's really just like into let it go, because he thinks that really nationals is a lot more important than what's happening.
To me, Anchor is a story about Cam and the dilemma he faces. So to me, it's what would you do if you were in Cam's position? That's what it means to me, because it's tough. I mean, Cam's in a tough spot. I mean, there's so much at stake both ways, and he knows what the right decision is, but there's a cost for that, as well as if he makes the wrong decision.